wanted you to love me quickly, so I gave you my heart too fast. Before I truly knew who you were, and I had no one to blame but myself for when you decided to break what I was willing to give. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Lover's Corner. How is everybody doing? All right. I hope every one of you had a wonderful, wonderful day as always, right? I hope you had a great day. It's Thursday. Hmm? Yeah. So, it's Thunderbolt Thursday. I think they have the Terrific Tuesday, Wonderful Wednesday, and then what do we call Thursday? I call it a Thunderbolt Thursday. Okay, so I hope you had a beautiful, beautiful day with whatever you do, whatever it is that you do, whether it is at work or you have your business or I don't know, anything that you do. Just like the ordinary president will say, do not be lazy. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. So I hope you are doing something meaningful with yourself and with your life because, hey, time is moving by so quickly. Before you know it, you have missed out on so many opportunities. So I just hope that you have something productive that you have going on, no matter how little, no matter how, insignificant you might think it is something. All right. All right. So, I don't know. I always want to think that everyone is somewhere relaxed and listening to me, but unfortunately, that is not always the case. Some people might still be on their way home. Maybe people who are walking late, driving home. You just, listening to your radio, of course, you have to listen. Yeah. So if you're listening from your car, you just turn the volume up a little bit so you could hear me better. And if you're at home, laid up in the arms of the one, the special someone, stay there very tightly. Don't move. Just stay there, cuddle up, turn on, you know, increase the volume of your radio a little bit so you could hear me better, but make sure you do not wake the kids, okay? And you're just sitting somewhere, maybe in your sitting room, you're sitting outside, or anywhere that you are. I just hope that you are glued to your radio. Okay, that's the only place to be tonight. All right. I welcome you officially to the program Heartbeat. Yes, on your favorite super duper loving radio, Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. And I am still Noella Paulson. Okay, so I want us to talk about something rather. I want to, ask you guys a question, okay? Because it's always, as always, I want to, want my listeners to learn from me as I learn from you too. I have something I really want to ask because overtime is like it's the norm now, so it's I want us to talk about double dating. Yes, I want us to talk about double dating, and I have a few questions to ask about that. Right? So of course, you know what double dating is. When you are dating more than one person at the same time. It kind of seems to be the norm, like the in thing right now. You see a guy who has multiple girlfriends, and the same with the girls. They're dating here, there, so many people are just at the same time. What's that all about? Um, some people actually see it as being smart. You know, they see it as when you know you don't have to put your net, or your eggs, sorry, in one basket. Yeah. Um, but the question is, when do you the question is, when do you know when to put away the other basket? I mean, okay, you're trying to be, you don't want to be on the losing end. Okay, maybe you're dating this person and then you see another amazing person and you think, hey, why don't I give that a try too? You see this girl, you like her, you see another girl, you like her, someone introduces you to another girl and you think that person is just amazing, and you're trying to like find a balance with these three people. Let me know which one is best for me. And then you're trying to talk to this person, and then without them knowing that, okay, you have something going on with all three or more of them, as the case may be. And the same thing with the girls. You go here, Mr. A sees you, and you hit it up from there. And you see another Mr. B. I think this guy is cute. He has all the prospects. And then tag him along. And then you see another person like Mr. C. Oh, he's so handsome. He's funny. He's always making me laugh. And then you tag him along. And at the end of the day, you don't know, you're probably getting confused because you do not know whom exactly to settle with. So there's this confusion on your side. You know, it's more or less like deceiving so many, or deceiving these people, because I don't know. I really want to throw it out there. So I get your opinion on that issue. Well, while some people would think, or would recommend to cast a wide net when looking for love, or the Mr. Right and Mrs. Right, you don't have to you don't have to settle for the first one who comes. You have to like look around, or how do you know that? Because it is kind of confusing. You might actually develop a special kind of feeling for each one of these people that you're leading on. Maybe this one, there's this quality that you find beautiful about this person, and then the other person, there's this quality that you find beautiful about her or him, and then this third one is this thing that she does, and you just can't find yourself deciding between all these people. So you're in a state of confusion. You're in a state of confusion because you don't know. And to make matters worse, some people might not even know how to or when to say, hey, like, I think I think we should stop seeing each other. They just like, they don't know when to end things. They don't know when to end things with the particular person. So they continue the relationship until it gets overwhelming, or until it backfires and you find yourself losing all of those people. You find yourself losing all the amazing people that you've met, simply because you couldn't just decide on what you want or whom you want, and you're probably back to square one. And then you have a bad reputation for not being faithful to one person. All right. Some people might think it's safe to have more than just one relationship. You know, when plan A fails, I mean, there's no point for heartbreak. You just fall on the next one, you know. And when that one fails, hey, there's another one to lean back on. But how does that affect us, affect our, being true to yourself? I mean, like if you're in a relationship with someone and you find out that, hey, that person is also in another relationship with another person and another person. I mean, definitely you're going to feel bad. So I want to throw, the question out there for all of you who are listening to me right now. What do you think about, the double dating thing? You think it's something that, I really don't want to be losing. You think is something you would, you know, a lot of people are doing it now. Is it something to consider doing? Is it something that, you should be encouraged at least until the person settles down and know that, okay, I've finally chosen this one. I've finally chosen Mr. A or Mrs. B, you when do you know that, okay, this is the time to put away the rest and I'm focusing on just this person, and not forgetting the temptation that comes with it? Because, okay, while you are, searching or trying to settle down with just this person, and then there's this temptation, you know when you finally decide to settle down with one, you're not getting all of that attention from all the other ones. Again, you're all, tempted to go out there, add some more numbers to the ones that you already have. And then you find yourself, like, when you're in a committed relationship, or, in a marriage, you still have eyes out there checking, looking, because in the first place you were never faithful to one person, because you were checking out other people in the name of just playing it safe. All right, so um I really want to get all your takes on, this particular topic. So let's learn together. Let me know what you think about it. Is it something that should be encouraged at least until one settles down, or hey, one person, one man, one woman, one partner, just stay with the person, and then if it works out, fine. If it doesn't work out, you know that, well, you move on and find somebody else. Okay, so I will go on a short music break. When I come back, I will open up my phone lines so that you get to call me and we have a blast tonight while talking about this particular topic. All right? Do not go anywhere. This is Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. This is Heartbeat. My name is Noella. Do not go anywhere. I'll be right back. and the program is Heartbeat. My name is still Noella Paulson, and we are talking about double dating. Dating multiple people at the same time. Yeah, so the Lover's Corner, please make sure you are not sleeping. Listen, let's learn together. All right. Um, one of the things that you know go through my mind when I hear the people go out to date multiple people at the same time is like, how do they manage with guilt? Really, because you should feel guilty that you're deceiving two women or two men or more than two, because some people actually date more than two three people at the same time. Like, how do you manage to how do you deal with guilt? Really, don't you feel guilty? If your conscience doesn't freak you out that maybe all these people are being devoted to you, they are being good to you, they're giving their best for the relationship to work, and all you are doing is mess things are like talking to other people, doing this thing, like being, you know, you're dating other people. Basically, you're dating other people. So if your conscience doesn't freak you out, I don't know what else would. But hey, I don't know. Just like people say, do not put your eggs in one basket. I mean, there's a joke I heard. I think I've said that before about see, having just one girlfriend is risky. What if she dies? Um, that is a very funny thing to, as much as that's a joke, but some people actually take that seriously. You know, what if she dies? I mean, what if you die? Okay, so I don't know. I'm going to open up my phone lines and hear what you guys think about her. Is it safe? Is it something that should be encouraged? I mean, uh, you only have this life. You have to choose rightly. If you're in a bad relationship, like you have you have to choose the best for yourself. So I don't know. I'm going to find out for you from you guys. Okay, so the number to call me is 08189991011, 08189991011. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Julius from Paki.
Julius, how are you today?
I'm good. And you?
I'm alright. How is Papi this evening?
So, attendez à vidéo. Nice work.
Work is great. Work is great. What did you do with yourself today?
So, say we now work discuss Tuesday at home financial because we do based on handwork.
As long as you're doing something.
So, things now just be quiet for now. But we are just praying everything be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's all right. So, what do you think about what we were talking about? Do you support to date many people until at least you're ready to get married, and then you choose the one that you think is the best for you?
This topic today is very interesting.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, something like this ever happened for me. Must say a year ago. I was dating a lady. Lady that I loved so much in my life.
Okay.
Since then, I feel tell you still up to now. I never get any reason to love still up to today. Because of what she did.
What did she do?
She she's a girl that I love so much.
Mm.
This issue that you bring to involve yourself with too much of people.
Hmm.
So when my friends are telling me about the girl before, I was thinking maybe they are joking, all this and that.
So was it your friends
Until
that
one,
was it your friends that told you, or you actually found out by you for yourself?
no, when my friend told me, I did not take any action. Understand? I'm just
Okay.
observing the lady
Eh,
until the day I find out on my own. I got her hand to hand. So
Hmm.
the most funny thing, the one that surprised me a lot,
Mm.
I met this girl with her junior sister boyfriend.
Hmm.
She's kissing her junior sister boyfriend.
Wow. That's serious.
Since then till up to today. Sometimes I dey see the girl she's in Pape here, she's Abuja here, my travel girl.
Hmm.
So even today I saw the girl. When I see her, I greet her,
Do you
because
still do you
even
still
when I
have
tell her,
feelings for her?
even feeling come to be sincere, you know, if you walk or no feeling again.
Okay.
Because if really she fit snatch her own junior sister boyfriend,
Boyfriend.
even my brother one day she fit snatch my brother. So it's not just we people sometimes I do say for this topic you bring.
Mm.
If you see sometimes many relationship get problem not because of anything,
Mm.
but because of too much of girlfriend or too much of boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because when you have too much of them, you always feel like if this one fuck me up, I will
Oh,
go
don't
on with
use that.
another
Don't
one.
use that word on the radio, okay?
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
sorry. Sorry. You may think if this one disappoints you, at
Yes.
least you get back up, as you said. So that's why she said sometimes almost our relationship almost get crash
Yes.
every day and night.
Mhm.
But when you concentrate on one person that maybe you have already give my heart to this guy, or I have already give my heart to this lady,
Mm.
at least in any time, if maybe you and maybe even the man may think the
Yes.
relationship is over, nothing is there. No matter what happened, life must move on.
It's true. It's true.
Actually, if you tell you say it's over, nothing
Mm.
is there. You will just move on with your life. Maybe that disappointment will bring a place for you. It will bring the right one for you.
That's
Sometimes you
true.
go see, I go hear somebody say, him and his girlfriend, they break up, other man or woman, you go hear say person don't go kill himself. You just go end your life for nothing.
For
That person
nothing.
will move on with it. That person will move on with his life.
Mm.
If na woman, before you go even die, say she don't get another boyfriend. If na man, before she go die, the man don't get another girlfriend.
True.
So sometimes if I hear those kind of things, I always surprised.
Mm.
But to me, to be sincere, to have too much of girlfriend or too much of boyfriend,
So you don't believe that
it's
you
not
should have you shouldn't put your eggs in
no,
one basket.
he,
You don't
no,
believe in
he's
that.
not good at
You
all.
just want you and
You
your
know,
partner.
no, as I did now, as
Mm.
I did on my own now,
Okay, you're on
to
your
be
own.
sincere, as I did on my own now, I'm
Yes.
happy.
That's
I
good.
live happiest life now so far
All
than
right.
before when I'm in relationship.
All right.
Now I'm not thinking of anybody. I'm just thinking of my future, how I'll make it. When I'm ready to marry, I involve myself into relationship.
That's beautiful. Thank you very much,
But
Julius, for
but
calling.
I just want to advise my guys, because
Mm.
mostly I will tell you, now men they do all these things sometimes. As I'm a man.
Okay. That's
For me, men sometimes if any woman don't decide say I love this guy, I cannot cheat with for this.
all right. Thank you for calling in, Julius. I hope you do call back. Um, yeah, just like Julius said, there's no point dating multiple people. I mean, if you cannot be trusted when you're dating, how do you expect the person to trust you when you finally settle down, right? So, there are a lot of truth in that, so it's good to, be faithful. Be faithful to, if you're dating, be faithful to your partner, you know. All right, but that's just one person's opinion. I need to hear other people's opinion too, because yeah, it varies and people are different. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ha-
Noella.
yeah. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And how are you?
Oh, bless God.
All right. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Tunde on the line.
Tunde. 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 How is Tunde this evening?
How is the work going?
Work is lovely. How was your day?
Yeah, my day was great.
Okay. What did you do today?
What?
What What did you do today? Did you go out? Did you? Okay, you went to work, and after work,
Yes, I
what?
think I went out
Mm,
and then just to check one or two things.
okay.
And when I came back, I think I was just in the office
Yeah.
go out before I closed.
All right, Tunde. What do you think about what we're talking about tonight? Do you think it's okay to have like more than to have options? Let's call it options. Like when you break up, you have option number one, number two. You know, that makes the recovery from the breakup a lot easier. Do you think that it's something you would consider doing?
You know what you see as this, what you see as something that is bad.
Mm,
So those who are doing it, they don't see it that way.
okay.
They see it as a way of life.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Anyone who, engages his or herself in multiple dating, I think
Mm-hmm.
it's just greed.
Oh, it's greed, right?
It's greed. Yeah, because there is nothing A is having that B does not have.
True.
There is nothing C is having, that D does not have. So, if you think you are deceiving them, you are only deceiving yourself.
Okay.
Because the truth will eventually come
Come
out
out,
someday.
yes.
Yeah, some time ago, I think I had a girlfriend, and I never knew that the second person that I was even talking to lived in the same compound
Hmm.
with my girlfriend. So when I discovered that this whole thing will backfire, I quickly handed over her
So
to my friend.
I like your
I told
honesty. I like your honesty. You're actually owning up that you
Yes,
dated
I
two
quickly
people.
handed over the lady to my friend. I told my friend everything that we discussed that night.
Hmm. You handed your
So that
girlfriend to your friend. Interesting.
yes, because when I discovered that where this lady lives in the same place my girlfriend lives,
Mm.
so I
See
knew
how they
quite
would have
well
just
that
caught you.
yes, I knew quite well that this whole thing will backfire. And when
Yeah.
it backfires, that sincerity that this lady has been having, that trust,
Yeah, for you would
we
vanish.
suddenly, die down.
Mm.
So to avoid that, I quickly answer before this whole thing backfired.
Mm. That's
Well, it's just it's something that people do on daily basis.
mm-hmm.
But if you say that you don't want to put your egg, or you don't want to put your egg in one basket,
Yes.
right? I don't really know what confidence do you have
Mm.
that the other basket will not disappoint you.
That's
I
true.
don't know the confidence that you have that putting your egg in different baskets.
Yes.
It's just that when you don't trust yourself and you don't trust the person that you are going out with, that is when you see people engaging themselves in such an activity. The
Okay.
truth of the matter is, if you want to have rest of mind, they say big problem. If you have so many of these women or men around you, you have big problems. Why don't you stick with one and take that? Life itself is a risk. Life itself is a risk. So if you are going out with a particular lady, you rest assured that you are taking a risk. The risk is that either you end up marrying her or both of you break up.
Or you could
From
end up
that to
losing the both of them, or some people actually date more than two people. You know that, right?
is it?
I know I said you could actually end up losing the both of them. And you know that some people
Yes.
date more than two people at the same time. We're just talking two. But there are people who date more than two,
Do
three, four.
you know that there are some sharp guys that will tell you, there are some sharp guys
That's
that are
foolishness. That's not
already.
sharp. There's nothing sharp about that.
So I'm just telling you that there are
Okay.
some guys that will tell you or tell the lady when to visit.
Mhm.
Like, you visit me on Monday, you don't come on Tuesday, come Wednesday, you don't come on Thursday, come on
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
And the guy will do it so well that the three of them will never meet. But at the end of the day, you discover that you are the one deceiving yourself, because a time will come
Exactly.
that this whole thing, we I don't even know how to what to say. This whole thing will just mess up.
Okay.
So the truth of the matter is not, it does not, you don't derive joy, when you do things like this, because you're always afraid.
Yes, that's true.
Thinking of, I don't want A to see B.
That's true.
I don't want C to see, B, and so on and so forth.
That's true.
So just let us
stay faithful to one
love
person. Yeah.
whoever that we are loving.
Thank you.
And
Thank
love
you so much, Tunde. I really, really
This
appreciate.
is my contribution this morning.
All right. I really appreciate that. Okay. Keep listening. Do not sleep. Oh. Okay. All right. So you've heard it, but I mean, people varies. Like I said, a lot of people. I do not want to date one person. Like, one person is not like, she could disappoint me. He could disappoint me. What if he's saying it? What if tomorrow she says I don't have enough money, or tomorrow he finds another woman? It happens. Like, and then you keep another person and keep tagging them along, and let me hear from you. Hello.
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 Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Well, that's fine. How was?
Work is great. Work is going just fine.
Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you. How are you
I don't hear
today?
you. That's fine.
Okay.
I called you yesterday, and they will speak to the nature of the comfort cup.
Please do not use the word on radio. Please. Okay.
Tell your friends, I don't hear you. Say that your friends.
Which one?
I say to speak fresh with me, I don't hear fresh.
Okay, I said please do not use such words on the radio, okay?
All right.
Okay, so what do you think? What's your contribution on what we're talking about tonight?
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you. What's your name, by the way? Let me know who's calling and saying hello, hello, hello.
You are now talking. My name is Yusuf.
Yusuf, what's up?
I are for my tribe.
Okay, so where is Yusuf calling from?
I call it from Tunga Shanu.
Tunga what?
Tunga Shanu.
Tunga Shano. Okay.
Shanu.
Shallow. Okay. Pardon me for that. Okay. All right. So, what's your contribution on what we are talking about?
Sorry, but what is your name? I don't hear your own now.
My name. Okay. My name is Nuella.
Yola.
Nuella. Nuella. Nuella.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So talk to me, Yusuf.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Talk to me.
What's
your contribution?
My contribution is that. Hello?
I can hear you. Please go on. All right. What's that? Please do call back. Okay, so uh, you know, hello,
Hello?
hello, good evening.
Yeah, yeah. Julius calling you back.
Okay, Julius,
Yeah.
what's up?
I just wanted to help my guys. I just wanted to help me to tell my guys double dating doesn't pay.
Okay.
I was having my friend tell me a story about one guy for their village.
Mm.
He was dating two ladies. Do you know the most funny thing?
What was
He
that?
did those. He pregnant two girls at the same time, the same month. He pregnant the two girls. So for him now, that one cannot be progress. It's always be problem to him. So for you to marry two girls at the same time, that the time you never expect, you give them, you pregnant two of them. If now one at least you feel manage to take care about two at once. So hadn't been in the date one lady, this thing can even it will happen maybe
But the
one
ladies
lady.
are not stupid. Why were they, dumb enough to allow themselves to be messed up like that?
So
Not condoning what the man has done too, but hey, it takes two to tango. Yes?
yeah.
So, in as much as we're trying to caution the guys, the ladies also have to be careful and be wise too. Somebody comes and
Actually,
tells you, hey, I like you, I want you, I want to marry you, or let's go see your people, and all of that jazz. And then you
actually,
allow yourself because he could be telling
because
that to
because
10
of the
other
name of
girls.
marriage.
Yes. You don't know how many other
So
women he's telling that to, so we all have to be careful.
actually, and then again, too much of girlfriend. As you get too much of the girlfriend, now so your problem day and night.
So
Because now so all of them,
more
now
girlfriends,
so all of them,
more trouble, right?
most girlfriend, most trouble.
Okay.
Actually, because day and night, if this one they requires money for this, tomorrow this one will requires for this. That makes you some guys they thief because of anything like frustration into relationship or where they already go involve themselves.
But nobody is forcing you into a relationship. I mean,
Now them force themselves now. I say now them people when they do now them they force themselves. Because if really you know what you are doing, maybe the woman you are dating, you are already be sincere to that woman. That woman also she's be sincere to you. There is no need to cheat on your girlfriend or your woman. That is why you will see sometimes some people will marry that blood cheated on them. They cannot able to stop. They will continue. Even women sometimes you will see woman marry. Maybe say the husband not get money. The husband is take care of her, but that blood there on her, she's cheating while she's in her father's home. Even when she got married, that blood is on her. She will continue cheating. One day, if your man caught you, problem. Because sometimes I always pity women. Man, if a woman if cash her boyfriend, husband with woman, you will forgive her. But if not man,
okay, let's leave that topic for some other time because as much as much as you want to be forgiven as a man, a woman deserves to be forgiven too. But let's not talk about that now. All right.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Thank you for calling me back, Julius. I appreciate it.
Okay, good night.
All right. Okay, so there are actually signs that you know when your partner is double dating. But as for some people that don't know, and for some people that are doing it, hey, let's be careful with what we do to one another. Let me take some more calls, and when I come back, I'll be telling you guys more about that. Hello, hello. Good evening. How are you? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Fine. This is Abraham.
Abraham. How is Abraham today?
Abraham is doing fine.
Okay.
Yes. Calling from Tafar.
From where?
Tafar in Kaduna.
Tafar. Okay. How is Tafar today, Abraham?
Tafar is cool.
Okay. All right. So, what's your take on what we're on our topic tonight? Do you think it's safe to have more than one person at least, to have a backup plan in case something goes wrong.
Uh, if you are to have more than one, then that one should be a kind of an in case, in case of.
Okay, if you find out that she has more than one, cool. What about
if
that?
you should have more than one,
Mm.
then you have to have it at the back of your mind that one day something may go on wrong, but let it not be as in you are praying for that. Because if you should have it like that, you must have to bear it that you will not pick all of them.
Okay.
Yep. So that is why if you should have more than one, then you must have to put God first.
Okay, let me ask you, Abraham,
If you're the right person.
Are you married?
Of course, yes.
Okay. Before you got married, before you got married to your wife, did you try to like, okay, let me see other people too and see which one is better for me? Let me not just give
Of
my
course
all
I did.
to. Yes.
I did.
Okay.
I did. Yes.
So it wasn't all just this one. I have to check other
as
places too.
As I said, I put God first for the right person among them.
Okay.
So, and God has already do His own choice for me, and that is why I said if you should have more than one, then you have to ask and pray to God for the right partner among them.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your contribution, Abraham.
You're welcome.
Keep listening, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I think he's among those. I think you can actually still check before you jump in. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi. Good. It's still a minute to 12, so it's still good evening.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Shaibu Suleiman.
Shuaibu.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right. So where is Shuaibu calling from?
I'm calling from
You're calling from where?
Suleja.
Suleja. How is Suleja, Niger State, this evening?
We are getting fresh air.
Okay. Okay.
Preparing to sleep, so I feel like
Oh.
your program.
Okay.
So that I can feel okay. So, what is happening? I have something to say about why women get that.
You have something to say?
Why women get facing their husband or that they are facing their boyfriend like this?
Shuaibu, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Speak up a little, just a little.
Yeah, why women now they are facing their husband too much?
All right, please do call me back, Shuaibu, so I could hear you better. Okay, thank you. Why do you why is it safe? Like, I want to personally, I would not encourage people to date multiple people at the same time, because hey, you're dragging a lot of people along and then you're hurting people. But I would still want to as long as you're not married to this person yet. I mean, it's still okay, like you have other people too, so you have, you know places, or we have choice, choices to, who is going to be my final destination with these people I'm stringing along. So that's what I want to know. Is it something to be encouraged? Is it something like, what do you think about that? Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, Idebo.
All right. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Garu.
Garo.
Yes, I'm calling from Area 3.
Garo from Area 3. All right. What's
Yes,
up? Talk to me.
yes. Yeah, I just want to put my contribution
Okay.
small
All right. Please go ahead.
from what the topic is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
In every relationship, you find out that there are advantages and disadvantages.
Exactly.
So, any woman you are dating and you are trying to show that you are more smarter than any man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the result, when it backfire on you, you start regretting.
Okay.
Because there are some guys that they can date about 5 women at a time, and they think they are smarter or they are more. They come. I call them players,
That's what they are.
Yes.
That's what they are. And
Yes.
it's not just men. Women do that too. Okay, so let's not just crucify men, because some women date, more than one, two, three people at the same time. Now the question is it okay to do that because you're not married and then you want to know the right person for you to choose? You're trying to, get the best of both worlds and try to see, is this person good for me, or should I choose this one? This one has the characteristics that I want from a husband or a wife, and then, you know, get to see your options before you choose. That's the question. Like, do you
Yes.
encourage it?
Well,
Do
you
you?
know, the girls they can go out with so many men because one yeah, because they are not married,
And men can do
and
that too.
they
Yeah.
don't know which one is going to be the best for the marriage. So
Okay.
they'll try this one, try that one because it's trying error. It's trying to find out who is the best for them
Yes.
to go for marriage.
So, are you in support of it, or do you discourage it?
Well, it's discouraging, but at times, well, because when sometimes if both parties, sometimes if you try to show that maybe you go for one girl and you try to show her that she's the only her on earth, she'll begin to do all sorts of, son. You know how girls are.
How do you know that?
You begin to feel as if she's on top of the world.
How do you
You
know that?
understand?
How do you know she'll do that?
Yes, now. She begin to feel she's on top of the world. So, but that's why they say, like Hausa people do say, so that in case the other side backfire now, you go the other side, so that you not have.
You say that again. Say that again. Okay, what does it mean? Oh, dear.
That's two houses now. It's better in case one is born, and I go for the other one.
Okay, so you're actually with those
Yes.
that think it's something you should do, just in case the other
Now,
one
so
fails.
you can't be going out with one girl and then she'll keep, showing all manner of nonsense, and then you keep admitting it like that. Before you know it, now she go and put you into another trouble. But if she know that there are two, you understand, she can't fuck you up because she know that once she fucked up, the other girl.
Don't use the word, okay? Please do not use the word in the radio, please.
she fuck you up.
No, please don't use
just
that
fuck
word.
that down because there's another one there.
Yeah. All right, please make sure you do not use swear words on the radio. I just had to cut that off. We do not allow swear words on the radio. Okay, please put yourself together and call me, and don't try to use certain words. There are words that are not radio friendly, and we cannot use that because you don't know who might be listening. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm soft. You?
I'm good.
All right. Victor speaking.
Vicky. What's up, Victor?
A little good.
A little good? Why is it a little? Have to be super good.
Oh, the weather is very, very hard on me.
What part of, where are you calling from?
I know one typical village right inside Kwakwalada.
I don't like Kwakwalada. One thing I don't like about Kwakwalada, just that weather. So I know how you're feeling. Just bring out a big basin, pour some cold water inside. You can soak yourself in.
Oh, I'll tell you like a Scotland.
Yeah, create your own jacuzzi, just stay in there.
I don't have a jacuzzi, please.
You're going to be fine. I mean, it started raining. Very soon, every day it's going to rain, and then you won't have to complain about it anymore.
That's okay.
All right. So, talk to me. What do you think about our topic tonight?
Well, I just bet into the topic, and I happen to be a victim. So, I just think I should chip in something.
Okay.
First of all, my experience, I dated a girl, and I was deep with this girl. I told her what I wanted. We both agreed there's gonna be no sex, nothing involved. So after some time, she happened to travel to school, and I went to school too. So just within these times, the distance and several other things, I had to tell her, please, I know we had some rules, but if you know you're not going to be able to cope without these stuffs, please let me know.
Yeah.
So it's better I know, so that you don't start getting it from other guys, and just because you want to keep a rule, then you break the most important rule, which is infidelity. So I kept doing this, but somehow, I don't know, my instinct, my conscience is a smart one.
Okay.
I call her at night. I'm like, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm sleeping right here, baby. I'm like, who's that guy beside you?
How do you know there's a guy there?
I don't know. It just occurred to me that I should just say it. I did. And she was like, nobody. I'm like, why are you lying to me? You've never lied to me.
Yeah.
Why tonight? And she's like, she's sorry. She started weeping bitterly. And the guy was like, who is that on phone? And I just felt the conflict there. So I called the phone. The following morning, I called again. I comforted her that there's no problem. I'm in love with you, and that's all. Make sure you don't repeat such a mistake. And she did it more than 8 times. And the last one, I caught her red-handed. I told her I wasn't coming home for Xmas. She thought I wasn't coming home 24th.
Yeah.
I go home. And just begging to check a friend who doesn't know about my relationship lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, let me check on Aziz now as a good friend. Lo and behold, I met him strapping my girl, and I was like,
That's horrible.
also,
All right.
yeah, I like a very good friend. I didn't really know, which was bad of me. I was just biting. I was like, Aziz, like, it's a long time we saw. And it was funny. So, as a big boy now, I was like, Aziz, I don't shit for church, no vex.
No, no bad word on the radio, please.
Oh, sorry
Okay.
about that. So immediately I went off. I waited for the guy somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So when he was done, I guess, although he didn't take time, immediately she left. So that night she called me, can we see? I'm like, sure, why not? So I met her. She's like, she's sorry. She was crying on my shoulders. I cried too, Sha. Let me not pretend. Because I was deeply in that relationship. It lasted for 6 years. Yep. So I was like, okay, no problem. And after everything, that 24th night, I was like, I'm sorry, it's not going to work again. Because I have tolerated you a lot. And this is not going to work again. And I stayed for long without a girl. And the mistake I did was I wanted to get back at her. Yeah, ignorance now. So I started double dating here and there. It didn't get me anywhere. I regretted everything. Like presently for like 3 years now, I've been me and nothing has happened, no shaking. Although presently I'm thinking of picking one, but I've had a lot of experience. And so I think the reasons why people double date is just because some just want to be adventurous. I don't date this one, I don't date this one, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And some people are like, okay, I want to exert pressure on this present babe I'm dating. Let her know that I can also have other girls. Let her not feel too important like that. And some people are like, to have a plan B.
Yes.
Let me have somewhere to fall back on in case.
In case something happens.
Like that.
So, but when they do that, do you think they actually, really love or care about that person that they're going out with? Because if you do love or care about somebody, you wouldn't have that heart to,
they are
have something
themselves.
to do with another person.
They are just deceiving themselves, I tell you. So some people it's due to this polygamous homes now.
Yeah.
Daddy had 3, daddy had 4.
Upbringing. It all goes back to how people are brought up. If you're brought up with parents who know that there's virtue in being faithful, the children has no other choice. They will have no other choice than to be faithful. But then when you're brought up in an environment where the kids see their parents doing their own things, they're definitely going to pick that up.
Yeah, sometimes due to distant relationship, because of that immaturity.
But it's not by force to be in a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you think you cannot cope with the distance, you go your separate ways.
Yeah. Some is due to immaturity. They don't want to be taken for granted. Joblessness. Some people, they are broke. Like I heard this joke from a friend. She was talking to her friend. She was like, Cynthia, can you imagine my boyfriend broke up with me? No, I caught my boyfriend with another girl, and the Cynthia was like, which one? You can imagine. She was complaining that her boyfriend was with another girl.
Which of the boyfriends?
And the friend is like, which one? That means she was actually double dating.
Yes.
You understand? And some girls are like, man, I'm broke. I need a boyfriend. For God's sake, a guy
you need a job, not a boyfriend.
You need a job, not a boyfriend. So bad friends sometimes contribute. Then let's say some just want to be
flirting. I want to be a flirt. Some addiction.
Yes.
Maybe you had a boyfriend and you're
Some
into
people
it. You
just
understand?
cannot commit. They
You just
cannot.
can't help
Yes.
it. You can't help it. You need a substitute. Then the satisfaction. Maybe your present girl is not really satisfying you or your guy.
Yeah.
There is a support, but I think I highly discourage double dating. Yeah, I've been a victim. I dated just one person and
Have you
was
ever
down on
have you
me. I
ever double dated before? Tell me the truth, Victor.
sincerely, immediately I broke up with my first love, which is the girl I told you about. Sincerely, I didn't only double date. Double dating is an understatement. Yeah, personally, I'm not trying to be proud. I'm a good-looking guy. I'm a good-looking guy, and I have this sweet mouth. You understand? But I dated like at a point I was dating 8 girls.
Only you.
Yeah, I was dating, and I have a principle. I don't date any girl around where I stay. Like in Guax, I don't have a girlfriend in Guagualada. I don't do that. And the school, I schooled in Uni Abuja.
So you think the world is big enough to date
Yeah. Why have
They
a
say
girl
it's
that
a small world.
cuddle you and? But presently, for the last 3 years, sincerely, I've not been with any girl. Though I'm prepared to pick up one now. I'm prepared to pick up one now. So anybody that likes me, you can just talk to Sister Noella. She'll give you my number. We can get along. But mind you, I'm not rich. I'm still managing. I'm not rich, please.
You would have just
So
told
that's
me
it.
you were looking to hook up. Well, I will flog you out of here now.
So sincerely, guys, please try to be chastened. Try to have good sense of responsibility.
I hope you
Try
have
to
changed.
tolerate.
I hope you have changed your ways. It's not when you get hooked up now you start looking at another one, like trying
No.
to get number two.
And I hope the person that's going to come is not going to be like my first love either.
Right, let's hope so too. Thank you very much for
Because
calling,
right now I
Victor.
want to be good, okay?
All right.
It's a nice program. I tried calling yesterday. I couldn't.
I
It's actually my first time. It's my first time on this radio.
Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations, what? I think you probably going to die somebody or something. So.
You know how difficult it is to get this line, right?
Leave me alone, Joe.
All right, I'll blow you a kiss for calling for the first time.
What am I gonna do the keys on there? Leave me alone, Joe. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Stop bribing me.
Okay, I'll keep my kiss to myself.
How about that?
All right, thank you so much for calling, Victor. I really appreciate your call. All right, have a lovely night. All right, so how do you know that your partner is double dating? If your partner is seeing other people, this is how you know. Okay, when they are slowly decreasing their contact with you. You people used to talk plenty times, like morning, afternoon, and night, and all of a sudden it starts reducing to one, and then to one text message. And then they could go, they don't mind if they don't talk to you at all. That's number one. I have a call on the line. Hello. Please do call me back. And number two, when they don't let you touch their phones. I need to take this call before I talk more about the second one. Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Good
morning,
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
And how are you?
I'm perfect. All right. What's your name? Where are you calling me from?
My name is Emeka.
Emeka, how is Emeka doing this evening?
Emeka is fine this morning.
Oh, morning. Yes. Where's Emeka calling me from?
Emeka is calling Ella from Report Road. I just want to say your program is fantastic, and I love every bit of it. Nice one. Well done.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. and I appreciate that you are listening.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, a very good friend of mine asked me to listen, and I'm trying to listen.
Oh, that friend must be very nice.
Yeah.
All right, Emeka, do you want to contribute to what we are talking about tonight?
Um. Okay. Let me just chip in a bit of it because it's quite a very sensitive issue. Yes, it's been a little overflowed, but the generation we're living in right now is really confused.
Mm-hmm.
So choices, yeah, the generation we're living in is quite confused, and there's so many misplacements of priorities that people do not know
Yeah.
what to choose, what they want, or who to be with. So it's quite crazy,
So
but that's the
you
world
don't
we're living
think
in.
you don't think you need a backup plan in case something goes wrong? At least okay, at least before you get married, which is why most people do that. You know, not placing your eggs in one basket.
Well, that could only happen in the good old days, but unfortunately, presently, people are not even conscious anymore. I don't know how to put it. I think they've lost the their conscience as to what's wrong and what's right, what's bad, what's
Mhm.
good, and all of that. So it's quite horrible.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. You see someone who feels like you know telling a lie on the go is always like something that's not to bother him or her, whatever the situation is.
Yes.
Having to be or sleep with 1,001 person, well, that's normal. So a lot of abnormalities presently in this time are becoming normal, or I, I don't know. I don't know. It's just we're living in a very confused time right now.
Mhm.
Seriously, misplacement of priority choices people make these days,
Yeah.
horrible.
Okay.
So it's completely wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's wrong to not know who to be with, and it's wrong to want to have as many as five, three, two, even two. It's still wrong. So if you must be with someone, be with the person.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know a lot of things happen.
Yes.
You never can predict. But I
Mhm.
want to say, okay, I want to be with this person and stay with this person. But
Yeah.
along the line, you never know. Like you said, like the last caller, not the last caller. I think was this guy? Okay, the guy who called earlier,
Yes.
talking about his personal experience. Some
Mhm.
people are just on a vengeful mission, trying to get back at someone or
Yes.
at somebody, and then in the process, you get too involved, and then you want to start living that life, you see,
Mhm.
and it becomes very bad. Just like the society we're in now, a lot of people are living a lie.
Yes.
A lot of people are just trying to, you know,
Yeah.
be who they're not and all of that. So it's quite horrible. I think it's the society that is influencing
You
everything.
think it's a society because even if you do not want to put your eggs in one basket, like I said, when do you know when to put away the other basket? Because you could actually be trying to figure out the best option for you, and you finally decide to settle with one person. And how do you just when do you decide, when do you know that okay, it's game up, I think I've settled with one person, I think I need to stick to one person? How do you,
The
yeah,
truth is, in the first place, do you actually need to have options before getting involved?
I don't know. That's why I'm throwing the questions. I do not. I personally
Okay,
do not
good,
think so.
good,
But there are
good.
people who
Now,
have that opinion that they need to have Plan B in case their Plan A doesn't work out for them.
that's because it's the
kind of society we're living in, when everybody is trying to make what is really really wrong, what the society should frown out, look nice, and try to make it look acceptable, as a norm or as something that should, prevail over good. Yeah. Now, in the first place, and honestly speaking, they say the eyes never lie.
Yes.
When you see that one person you truly feel connected with
Yeah.
and connected to, you have all of those energies running from you through the other person and back, like that.
Yeah.
You do not need, seriously speaking, you do not need a substitute, fallback to stand say, oh,
Yeah.
okay. But it's just unfortunate that it's difficult to keep oneself in that manner and regard because of the kind of society we're in. Like I said, we're just living in perilous time where nothing and everybody, in fact, everything is just flowing like that. Like it's normal. It's normal to have 1,001. The other guy who was talking just now, and we have Victor, at the point in time he said he had 8.
8 years.
Yeah, but that's crazy, Really crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you won't blame him because he was in a vendetta mode.
Yeah.
You get it? He was in a vendetta mode. Now, society.
Now he's looking for the real thing, and I hope he doesn't fall back to wanting more.
Now, you said something earlier. People are different. That's been a very strong driving principle of some of us, knowing that people are different. You just see them, and then once you get to relate to them, you understand this difference in them, and then treat them accordingly. Because one thing we fail to do most times is we're trying to bend people to what act the way we want and prescribe to them. And that's not right. What is that? How the person probably understands life.
Yeah. Oh, I lost that call. Emeka, thank you very much for calling and listening to the friend that asked you to listen and call. Really do appreciate your call. Okay, so before I took that call, I was telling you how to know signs to know that your partner is double dating. And the first one I told you that when they're slowly, decreasing the contact with you. Now, don't take that one the wrong way, because some people, you never know, they could be working or something could happen, and then they might not be contacting you as frequently as they used to. But you should know what I mean. Where if they used to talk to you all the time, someone who cares about you will always make out time to talk to you regardless. And number two, when they don't let you touch their phones, um, a lot of people like to go through other people's phones. There should be. I don't really would not quite agree with this 100%. But hey, if you are open, and in an open relationship, and then you are able to go through your partner's phone, I think it should be vice versa. But when the person is being too secretive and with passwords and so many other things, then you know that something is wrong somewhere. And number three, when they could go days without talking to you, I don't know, some of my ladies, have you been there before? When someone you're in a relationship with, or you supposedly in a relationship with, because that's what you think you're in, and then they could go days without talking to you, not like and then they come back after some days and act like everything is perfect and everything is normal. You know that something is fishy somewhere. And number four, you see your significant other on a dating site. Okay. um there's a dating site. A lot of people meet different kinds of people on the dating site, and then you're in a relationship. Well, if you're in a relationship, you have no business with being on the dating site. I mean, what are you looking for there? You have no business there. Okay, the fact that you saw your partner in a dating site means that you yourself was looking for something there. So both of you have no business being there, and you are there. Something is wrong with not just you, but the Number five, when they never let you meet any of their friends or family member. You're going out with this person for years and you've never really met somebody who, a good friend or a family member that will say, hey, yeah, that's my friend, that's my family, that's my brother, my sister, my mom, dad. Although some ladies will be like, yeah, he could take you to his ancestors and he would do whatever he wants to do. But then there's this sense of assurance when our partner lets us meet the people that are important to them, like maybe their mom or people that are very close to. That kind of gives you the sense that they want you for keeps. But when this person doesn't do this, you know that you should try reconsidering that relationship. And another one is when they are not keen on sharing their feelings. They're always bottled up. You know that this person loves to talk, loves to do, but then when it comes to their feelings, they do not talk about their feelings with you. If they're not doing that, it's probably because they feel nothing for you. And like I always say, it's okay if you do not feel anything for anybody. It's not by force. It should never be forced. Feelings can never be forced. When you try to force it, you hurt yourself. Right. When someone is not willing or keen enough to share their feelings with you, then you should know that you are probably not, you're probably sharing him or her with someone else. Okay. My phone lines has been buzzing, but I really need to tell you guys all of this. So I hope I have all the time to do all that. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Huh? Hello.
I'm not on the line.
Okay, Maker, we were talking and it went off. Welcome back.
Yeah, I noticed myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right.
Do I also, I beg to differ a bit on some of the things you rolled out.
Sorry.
I said I beg to differ on some of the things you reeled out just now.
Okay.
Yeah, especially where, you're saying signs and some of the stuff that you should know about when your partner isn't too much or probably dating someone else, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Some of us are victims of all this, right?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Okay. Now, the thing here is, some people probably do not just know how to call.
Somewhat?
I said some people may not likely know how to call.
Yes.
Even
Okay.
when they're in a relationship.
But then, before the relationship, or maybe at the beginning of the relationship, you always like had a close contact. You might necessarily not know how to always call, but you send a message or something, and then gradually it keeps decreasing to the point that it probably would receive a message from this person maybe once in 2 days or 3 or 4. It.
Okay. I agree with you. Yes, true. But again, there's this saying, love is like fox hunting. The chase is usually very exhilarating, but the result is passed over in silence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Now, knowing this, sometimes you're always at, wanting to get to know how far and all of that. And once it happens that you guys are down and you're settled and you're now in the relationship.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't just know. Sometimes it's usually very hard to express, but I think it's more like our thing. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to place it, but there are just people who probably are very much and keen and serious and committed to the relationship, but they lack this communication drive.
Okay.
Because they just have at the back of their mind that, the girl is mine, the girl is mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, once in a while they'll be like, yeah, what's up, how you doing, and all that ends there. And it's not just the one way thing. I think both ways. Like so people are different. Remember, not just the world that keeps
Yes.
me moving. People are different. Based on this difference,
Yeah.
you have to understand that some people may not necessarily call all the time. All the time, not like they don't call at all.
Yes.
But they're probably not the calling type.
But they were the calling type. Or
No, you
the
don't
word.
know. You don't know. Do not just quickly jump into conclusion,
Yes.
Ella. No.
They could be the calling type at the beginning of the relationship. Then probably or somewhere along the line it starts dropping.
But basically, I feel it's not totally. It would be unkind to totally, put that as part of one of the key signs. That's just what I feel, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just saying, generally speaking, it's horrible. I don't know. It's not really nice. Some of us are victims already. Yeah. So I understand this very well, and it's a regrettable action. Because at the end of the day, you come back and you be like, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Yeah, and it shouldn't be advised, and I don't want this kind of double dating issues to be the do thing, or I don't know how to put it, but I just want to give an advice that, come on, young guys out there and girls, please, come on, we're living in very sensitive time. Keep off the double dating and all that.
Yeah.
But you need to see what it is like out there in the society. People are just taking it. They're taking it as it is the best job now.
Yeah.
Double dating. My God. Well, I can't say more.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm really loving your program. I do
Thank
so
you.
body. It's nice.
I love you too.
Quite thoughtful. Quite thoughtful.
Thank
Good to
you.
hear you.
Thank you very much, Jamaica, for calling. I really appreciate your call. Keep listening, okay? All right. All right. Okay. So I think I better go on a short music break. When I come back, I will tell you the rest of how you know that your partner might be double dating. All right. So to Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Do not touch your dial. I'll be right back. we'd better dig two. Okay, so my phone lines are buzzing, but I really need to tell you guys about all of this anyway. Okay, just take a few calls and give you some of the tips. All right. Hello. 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 Okay, please do call me back. All right. Call me back. Hmm. I stopped at number 6. Okay. Uh, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm okay.
All right. So,
So, Nella, what is your own stand?
what? Who is calling me?
Yeah, is Tunde on the line.
Tunde, you've not slept. Okay, I told you not to sleep.
So,
You.
what is your is it good to have a substitute?
Oh, my own take on it. I think I already made that clear, but okay. I do not think I am not um, uh, in the opinion that you need to have a substitute here and there. You have something, you have somebody you care about, you have something real with somebody. There is no need to keep checking in so many different places because you could be busy chasing, stones and you lose a diamond. But hey, like I said, I still want to hear what everyone thinks. Some people think it's good so that when somebody messes up, or it wouldn't hurt that much to just dive into the next one. But that is my opinion. Um, generally, it is not something that you should encourage. It is not something that you should encourage because, in as much as we want to, play safe and and not get hurt, but getting into a relationship, you should know what you want out of a relationship. Like I always say, before you go into any relationship, it has to be defined. What does the two of you want out of this relationship? If you have the same vision, the same goal, then you can go ahead. If both of you have different goals for your relationship, then it's definitely going to crash. It's definitely going to be doomed. If you want to get married and the lady doesn't want to get married and you are forcing it, there is no way that relationship is going to work. And that's when you start looking at, okay, I have to have another person just in case she doesn't marry me tomorrow so I could fall back on plan B. But from the onset, before you start the relationship, you define what you want out of that relationship. If you if the two of you agree on something, then you start working towards it. All right?
Okay.
But then I'm still talking about how to know. I don't know today.
Yeah.
You said your girlfriend almost caught you because you were dating two girls in the same compound. So I am giving your girlfriend tips on how to catch you next time before before you get smarter.
So that that story I told you about, happened long time
Whether
ago.
it happened yesterday or it just happened 100 years ago, I'm giving your now girlfriend tips on how to catch Tunde if Tunde starts talking to another person. All right?
Tunde, by the secret grace of God, Tunde is
Okay, I hope so.
Tunde is married already. But the truth of the matter, what I really want to say it again, which is very very important,
Yeah.
when when two lovebirds,
Mm.
into a particular relationship.
Yeah.
Sometimes the fear of the unknown,
Mm.
sometimes makes either the man or the
Yeah.
woman to begin to have a substitute.
Is that so?
But the two, yes, yes, but
Fear of the unknown? Really?
yes, no,
If
what I
you have
really
a
want
good
to,
thing going on for you, what are you scared of?
and because sometimes the reason why some relationship,
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I lost that call. Tunde, please do call me back, okay? So number 7 is there. They make sure you don't leave anything when you stay over in their house. Hey, have you ever, as a lady or as a guy, have you been in that place where maybe you visit your boyfriend, your girlfriend, and then you're leaving? Some girls actually do that on purpose, leave their earrings so that the next girl who's coming should know, hey, um, I'm the boss chick. You better, some women do that. Although how silly and stupid it is, but some women do that. But when you're about leaving, this person say, "Hey, come and carry your earring, or you left your lipstick, or come pick up your." They don't want you to leave anything that any trace that they are in a relationship, just in case the next person visits, so they will not find them out. Hey, when you see that your partner is doing this, just know that there's somebody around the corner, okay? And number 8, they are not touchy feely in public, right? So when you're with someone you love, I mean, you cannot help, or sometimes you both are holding hands, so you could whisper something in his or her ears. Just those, there's just those gestures that shows that you actually love each other. But when this person does not do any of those, it's just like so formal in public, and when you're alone, he starts acting lovey-dovey. Just know that something is up. All right, there's somebody around the corner. He doesn't want, or she doesn't want to be for anybody to say that, hey, I think he's dating her or she's dating him. That. Okay, so at number 9, it feels like they are rushing through your time together. You're hanging out with this person. They just want to go. They're always in a hurry. Let me just hurry and leave this place. They don't want to spend that quality time with you. Remember we talked about quality time yesterday. Yeah, so they do not want to spend that quality time with you when they are always rushing to finish up and just get the hell out. All right, so that's number 9. And 10, you fight more than you used to. It was once a loving relationship, and all of a sudden, you guys are fighting like all the time. It's probably because someone else is, already there trying to take your place, or someone else has taken your place, and they're always looking for fights, to act properly break up the relationship. So you won't say that something has happened. You think it's because of your fights. Yeah, so that's one of them. They never add you on Facebook. For the social media freaks, you're dating somebody, the person uses Facebook but never adds you on their Facebook page. It's probably because um, he or she is in a relationship and doesn't want you to find that out. So he doesn't want you to monitor what he or she is doing on their Facebook page. That's one of the ways to know if your partner is double dating. Another one is it is impossible to get them to commit to a plan. So you plan on doing this, and that you can't even get this person to commit to one single thing that you guys plan to do, or you want, to plan to do at all. The person doesn't want to even be doing something really committed with you. So I don't know what you'll be doing in such a relationship. When you see that, it's a red flag. You know that, hey, I think you have overstayed my welcome in this relationship. Somebody else might be doing something for my partner. I will take some calls, and when I come back, I will tell you the last one. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
It's Yetunde from Mapo.
Yetunde. Yeti, how are you this
I'm
morning?
fine, and you?
I'm alright. I'm wonderful.
What's
How was
doing
your
good?
day, Yetunde?
Fine, stressful, kind of. But
Uh,
thank God I'm here.
uh-oh. I'm glad you're
Yeah.
resting now. So have you been listening to what we're talking about?
Yes. Sometimes sometimes you don't know. You try to know, but you don't know the person is
Yes.
seeing someone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been in that kind of relationship that let me say I was stupid being dumb. So maybe I was blind with that.
Yeah.
So I saw so many signs, but I was just neglecting it. Like, okay, this one is not necessary. I feel I love him, and I don't want that to disturb me. It's not the calling type. He does not know how to call.
Okay.
Because he got in an argument with his dad, and that was just shouting. So that I was like, okay, if this person does not call his dad, why should I not be disturbing myself like that? That kind of person.
Yes.
And I'm this kind of, and I met a friend, and the girl is like, I'm this kind of person that if I'm dating, I don't like, if I'm going on the road, you should be holding me and doing like this. I
But
love
there
you.
are little gestures that could show, your love for your partner. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to grab the person in public.
Yeah, my boyfriend is like that. My ex is like that. He
Okay.
wants to hold you. He wants to do this.
Yeah.
And I did not know he was cheating on me for like 2 years. After we broke up, 2 months later, I found out the lady she was pregnant. And sometimes I
Wow.
feel she was pregnant. Sometimes I feel you don't know. You feel you know, but
Yeah,
you
you think you know, but then there are, God never leaves us without signs. We see these little things here and there, but because we are blinded by our emotions, we just let things, um, pass us, or let those, we don't, take heed to these signs. We
not
ignore them.
anymore.
We ignore them
Not
because of how we feel. But one experience teaches us, multiple lessons,
Yes.
things to watch out for in another relationship, and it helps to sharpen us up.
Yes, that's true. I learned a lot, like a lot. There are so many things. Yes, I learned a lot, like a lot. There are so many things I took, like I overlooked, not in any relationship I would get into now. No, there are so many shit I got into. Is this kind of person that when he tells you, oh, this thing is purple, and everybody's feeling that it's green, and you yourself, it's green, and he'll be telling you this thing is purple, and you're like, no, it's green. I've learned a lot, and I don't think I can take that anymore. I felt for that 4 years I was with him, I felt okay. It was just a lesson. It was just a phase that I need to go through. Like it was so perfect, like perfect, very perfect. He gives me his phone. I check his phone, like pictures, everything.
Yeah, you delete the messages so you don't see them.
So he does not go through my own phone. My phone rings, like, come and pick your phone. He does not check through my messages. Nothing. And I'm not this social media type.
Yes.
I was not checking it. And my sister is always updating me on his Facebook, Instagram, anything she just screenshot it out
and show you, yeah.
So he was always updating my picture and everything. So I thought, oh, this person loves me. Not knowing, oh God, Jagaban was doing something like that.
I said Jagaban.
As when I found out that was my best result in 270. I knew he broke up with me like 2 weeks before my exam. That hanger now, I just pushed it into my book, and it was terrible, but I'm here today now. I'm alive. I'm alive. I've been seeing a
That's
lot of
what's
people
most
on
important.
on
Like
my life.
that you're able to
On my,
get over all of that negativity,
yeah,
and it made you a better person that you are today.
strong, stronger you Sunday.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. I really, really appreciate your call. I wish I could talk to you for a longer time. Thank you so much for calling you
oh,
today. All right. Have a lovely night. Okay, that's Sid Chakaban. I like that. All right. So the last but not least is that you have never been introduced as their girlfriend or their boyfriend. Hey, like you guys go out and you run into some friends, and this person is like, meet my friend, not meet my boyfriend or meet my girlfriend. They address you as friend, or they won't even say meet my lady, or no, they address you as friend. Just know that pack your loads, dust your shoes, and run. You are not in a committed relationship with this person. He doesn't see you more than just a friend, or so those are it. I think I just take one more call. When I come back, I'll round it up because it's almost time for me to go. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Um, I've been calling.
Oh, oh, I'm so sorry. Finally, you got hold of me.
Yeah, this is Vera from Africa.
Bella from Massacre.
Veronica, Vera.
Oh, Veronica from Massacre. Vera, how is Massacre tonight? Oh, this
Fine.
morning.
It's fine, fine. And you are on work.
Oh, work is great. Work is great. You make it better.
You're doing a nice job.
Thank you,
Never
darling.
trying, never sleep.
All right,
Right.
Vera, what do you think about our topic tonight?
Okay, they have said it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just lonely.
Uh-oh.
Looking for partner, yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is down with malaria.
Mm-mm. Have you taken medicine?
I'm taking this evening. My doctor just
Oh, please do not play with your medicine. Make sure you take them because I want you to be strong. I need you to be strong and
can
healthy.
I ask you a favor?
Well, please do.
This guy that come from Guagualada,
Mm.
I like him.
Okay, you know what I want you to do? I don't if you're streaming me live on Facebook, yeah? You can go live to our Facebook page. This program is live on Facebook and on YouTube and other social media. Just go to Facebook, to search for Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Yes? Can you hear me?
Or can I send my details on this number? Sorry.
No,
Oh,
there's no way I can get it on this very number. That's why I'm telling you. So you could go on Facebook, go to the program Heartbeat, okay, and drop your detail for me there. I'm going to pick it up from there. Can you do that for me?
yeah.
Yes, just go to Facebook, um, search for Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, and go to the program Heartbeat. You can see me live there. You can watch me live on YouTube, and then you can drop your detail. I'm going to pick it up from there, and I will tell him that's Victor. Victor called me from Guagualada, and Victor, if you can hear me, do the same thing I'm asking Vera to do. Could be your lucky day.
Thank
Thank you so much for calling, Vera. I wish you quick recovery. All right.
you.
All right, I really appreciate your
Alright.
call. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you too.
All right, dearie.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, yes, I had a blast. How time flies when you're having fun. I sure did have fun, and I'm glad that you all did. Okay, so after all said and done, we know what is right and what is not. your relationship with somebody, what is not what you will what you feel bad when somebody does to you, do not do it to another person. Okay, you're dating multiple people at the same time, and if your partner is doing that and you find out that your partner is dating so many people, I know that you're not going to be happy about that. So please try and be faithful to your partner. Try and be faithful to your wife, your husband, your spouse, just whoever you are with. Be faithful, because you might lose heaven while you're chasing over irrelevant things, okay? So, people, it's time for me to pack my stuffs and go. Yes, it's time for me to go, but do not feel bad, because I'll be right back here on Monday, 11 p.m. Keep a date with me, all right? I'm going to be back here Monday, 11 p.m. And we'll be talking more about lovey-dovey things. Yeah, things that make our heart beat. Okay, so till I come your way again, like I always leave you with little sweet pieces. Make your heart the most beautiful thing about you. Have a wonderful night, people. Make love, do not make war. This is Noella Folsen signing out. All right.
Everybody in the studio, stand up for the national pledge after the count of three. 1, 2, 3, go.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God.
So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro otutoma una good morning.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning. Get good. Get.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning. Get good. Get.
Good morning, Ordinary President. GCON, Double Doctor, Double Ambassador, 5-star Comrade, Ezu Gere 1, Ozi Chim Chim, Senior Advocate of the
Masses.
Hambelembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Hi, hi, hi. Hambelembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Hi, 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 hi. Belembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Lazy auntie, leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down. Take your life, do better thing. No lie down for one place, they wait for manners to fall from heaven. As for woman, if she lie down, I no go to blame her, even though this 21st century, woman no they even lie down anyhow. Because no matter how bad it be, no matter how long it take, some women they marry at the age of 60. Some they marry at the age of 50. Some even at the age of 70. Yes, na African culture it be, make man be the head of the family. And I saw it dey for the two holy books where I know. No be say I know too deeply, but from waiting authorities for Christianity and Islam talk, man na him be the head of the family. I don't know the religion where you dey practice. But my own be say, even constitutionally, man for Nigeria constitution, I no talk of Ghana own, I dey talk of Nigeria own, man, husband, na him be the head of the family. Now, my brothers, my sisters, if I look down on a 60 time, don't they give us signal? Signal to do it in signal, make we continue to the vano, they go. 2018 for Human Rights Radio and Television. Our main focus na girl child and women. We go empower women. We go empower the girl child. We go empower these people so that the narrative go change. Women don't suffer too much for this part of the continent. This continent will be Africa. Women, in fact, laws wey dem put for other parts of the world to protect women and their rights, we no get 1/3 of them here. And even the ones where we get, who they enforce them? Implementation, zero. So we, for Human Rights Radio, we go to empower women and the girl child. May God bless our mothers.
Amen.
May God bless our daughters.
Amen.
May God bless our future mothers.
Amen.
May God bless our future wives.
Amen.
May God bless our daughters.
Amen.
I know the boys will protest. What about the boys? Okay, may God bless the boys.
Amen.
And the fathers of the boys.
Amen.
And the future fathers of the boys.
Amen.
Because someone is already protesting with his eyes.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
I'm trying to be gender sensitive. Anyway, today, now which day? Thursday. Una kukuma sabi say every Thursday like this, he get this style where we dey apply. For people where they ask of prof, whether waiting happen, prof dey okay. He go for a morning meeting yesterday, now he make he no come yesterday, but I no one begin to explain. Now, my brothers, my sisters, if I look time on a 60 time, don't they give us signal to do it in signal, make we begin to hear, first of all, from these people, we train people on how to use social media to empower themselves. Make when I pass the microphone quickly. Now, so we suppose they do them. Make the love. Once they raise microphone, collect, give the next person, then the next person go give the next person. Now relay what they do here until we get to the destination. Okay, my brother, waiting be your name.
My name now, Michael Ados.
Michael Ados.
Yes, sir.
Where that your brother?
He hide for that one.
Oh, the one where they sleep for here yesterday. Lazy man. It isn't only to press computer. When you see how men they walk. Nobody we don't ever walk around me. For the first time where he walk for like 3 months, we no breakdown. I never see the person. And see me, I did like Jackie. Die, I no gree die. Sick, I no gree sick. And if when I see my childhood friends,
Yes.
my age mates. If they pass you, you go to greet them daddy. The other day, I go Kaduna, I see one of my, in fact, him na junior brother he be to one of my friends. The guy, he don't old. And I enter the compound. Me and I want enter the compound, go greet elders, we still they alive, we remain.
Yeah.
Where they see me like they're picking. Me and cross path. I greet and Baba in Akwana. Now when I pass, I can't ask of this person. They say this person don't die. This person, they say he's still there, but this person he did Lagos. This person, I say what of that boy where I flogged that time? Where they say. No, now he passed with Baba Riga just now. That's it. Now somebody call her. Now I remind them. I humble them. He see me, he no recognize me quick. When I describe the BTY I give her, he say, remember. Because that time, for area, any picking way they stubborn, where the mama don't try, papa don't try, agree, settle, they go just come report them to me. You know why? Because they know say the stubbornness where I stubborn before those ones come. My generation, now me give their parents trouble. So they know say all these things where these ones they do, now my mind it be compared to. So they go just hand them over to me. Not waiting you do. Keep for ground. Now in there. So come what I'm inside. And by the grace of God, some of them, if they stay with me, they know they go house, so they go stay for our compound. They go stay with me. They stay with me 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The ones where they talk say if you wake up in the morning, they greet elders.
You go start.
Not be say you go just greet elders. You go greet elders, so they go to go pass. You won't greet them. So that they no go carry and come back.
Yeah.
And most of them, after that time, you go see say their life don't improve. And the way I did do that, my dustbin business.
Dustbin business?
Yes. I was a scavenger, a professional scavenger. I did go from one dustbin to another. We did live for Nasarawa. I did take leg, waka go Barnawa, go Angwarimi, take leg, waka, go Central Market side. Jeez. This now distance of, if you connect and it will be like, make you trek from here to Kubwa.
Huh?
Yes. Now, so I go they pick from dustbin. That time, Oyibo people still there for Kaduna. So now they are dustbin. Now they get better things. So all these, they are toys where they buy for children where they no like again. Aluminium, copper, I go pick, put for inside my sack, hold them. Now so I go, they go, sell them. Before I go come back where my mother and my siblings go follow feed. Jesus, and so I take finish school. So when I hear somebody, they tell me, say, hey, my father done that, my own father don't die. And I don't give up hope in life. The worst defeat in life is self-defeat. Once you allow yourself to be defeated, you are 100% defeated. Yes. Nobody can bring you out of it until God gives you the wisdom and the grace for you to be self-realistic. Meaning to say you go come realize, say, hey, my life don't they go, and then you bounce back. But any other person, no psychologist, no counseling, no nothing can bring you out of that, because already it has to do with your mindset. I remember, I don't want to begin mention names, but some of my friends will be father now, like Father Austin Manu and co, Vincent, because, the area where we grow, now mixture will be. It be like barrack for that side. So, because me, they see say my father died early, and nothing. We are not just poor. My family wasn't poor. We were wretched. And I can repeat it again. We were wretched. We were not poor. If you say poor, no, they fair. We were wretched. Yes. Nothing. We don't get anything, including respect. Nobody they respect my mother. So you can see, you will go lose everything, every material things, even ordinary respect. So now, parents, when we say they see they alive, when we say they see their children, as they see me, they do dustbin business, then they come to warn my mother. Tell your pikin make you stay away from my son. No? Yes, na me be bad boy. Na me they influence them. They believe say that their children na them be the good ones. Be as if we say I no get papa and we poor. Nobody go fit talk for us or on our behalf. Now so life they go. But all through this time, say be my childhood friends. You get one doctor, one medical doctor for National Hospital, we see Akaramakala. Akaramakala. Yes, sir. You remember what he tell you? Yes, sir. Collect microphone. Dr. Ezra. Now my primary school classmate.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yes.
As he just see me, it's Akaramakala. We think carry you come, and I tell him, even him that day in son they sick, where he won't go carry his son, go where they go treat him. He said, no, this one is my son, make I follow join the patients where you carry come. Now, this Fulani man that day, as he hear the story, and I said, no. But when he come, they tell me, say, this fight, no be today. Say, now when he day small, say, no be to start fight with him. Now be the magana. Now how will you go finish the fight? And say any fight where you see say ordinary president now they fight where he no agree come out because he never see the end. That fight no consign him. Yes. Say that time where they small. If you see and they fight he no agree until he see the end. That fight no be your own fight, they fight. But if na your own fight, you get as you go down, you go just forget go. But say you cheat person where you dey. You know, go until you see the end of that fight. Say so in no be saying that now it start saying that since that time it have te.
So waiting me they talk now. This now somebody way go fit talk how he be. Me and I'm sit down for the same bench for primary school. We they move from class 1 to class 2, class 3. We reach class where bench no dey now for ground we they sit down. Then when their parents they alive that time, they can't do everybody they carry in stool come from house. But me, we never chop remain. When my mother go get money for stool, and I be perpetual late comer because I must go sell akamu in the morning. Yes, very early in the morning. Now me they wake people up to go to work.
We're done.
Some of the people where I shout that thing near their window, they set water keep. They go just open window. Mommy, you know they sleep. Aye. Now so, I go sell them every day. They come late and I through window. Till I start and when my hand no they catch window. So if I they come, I go look for either block or something where I go climb because my height no reach. So when as soon as teacher just face blackboard, my classmates, they go signal me. I go just roll. I go land. Any place where I land, I go just scatter body, sit down. Then when the teacher hear noise, when he turn, everybody go just straight face. Everybody, they pity me because they know. I know they do homework for house because as soon as they close school, as I they enter compound, waiting I go sell, don't they wait for me? Not be one thing. If I go sell sugarcane, come back, another thing they wait for me. In a day, like I go sell like 2-3 things before night. And I saw they carry empty stomach walker. Who born me, make I touch inside? Until when I begin, they grow. I can't begin, they do kunu. My mother, they do kunu for me. The kunu where they carry go earlier primary school, Nasarawa. Now adults, they help me drop them for ground because now adults help me put them for my head from compound. That time if you see me now like this, because of heavy things where they carry way past my size. Now where they drop them, big boys where they play ball, they go drink, they no go pay. Yes. Now so I go back when money short. If half kobo, my mother calculate. Half kobo no day. Oh yo. Beating. Where I go collect. Make it come be say now 1 kobo come loss. Hey! the beating. Now, every time when she remember, beating go start afresh. When I come, she said, Kai. Now I can't devise means. As soon as I drop the kunu like this, when some people buy half kobo, or one kobo like this, they buy one kobo. I go just carry 1 kobo. I go cover the tin. Those days, they know they thief anyhow. If you cover your tin, nobody go come open them. No be now wait thieves, they come up burglary proof and the rest. No. Even if not rope you take tie your door, that time, I go run, go Nasarawa market. Go buy sugar. Yes. I don't already. At that age, I don't devise means because beating don't too much. Our ceiling for primary school there, you get some ceilings we don't break. So I buy rubber bucket, hide inside the ceiling. You get one Adama man, Baba Maham. The Maham now, he did for NTA. Now one of their organ for NTA Abuja here, Maham Kekere. Maybe they hear me. So they are, now only their house now get pump in the whole of that Nasarawa. So I go beg. They don't sabi me. As soon as they see me with bucket, they go allow me. I go fetch water, 1 bucket. I get another spare bucket. So I go fetch 1 bucket out of the kunu, add sugar, add water. With the light, make them drink finish. I go still do contribution. Lembe.
Kunus?
African mineral. But they say my kunu, like I go hold 1 bottle like this, 1 bottle like this. Then they play match for field. I go put 1 bottle like this for head. I go they walk around kunus. You go hear people go chorus answer.
African mineral.
Kunus.
African mineral.
And I saw I go they sell and finish. But the most important thing be say, as I dey suffer, I dey enjoy waiting I dey do. Now, one of the things where they pull some people down now, you are trying to succeed in life. The little one where you they do, you are unhappy doing it. You can never progress. Anything where you they do without happiness inside, you can never ever progress in it. Now I make, if I see people around me, they wear gloomy countenance, they frown face, they do give me some kind of negative attitude. You know they had me, I go sack you. Carry your negative attitude elsewhere. Not be by force. I am a positive attitude person. I am a positive spirited person. Positive energy now they radiate around me. Once I see negative one around you, I try to correct them. You know, agree correct. Waka go meet your negative pairs. Now, my brothers, my sisters, if I look at them, I see time, don't they give us signal to do it, and signal make we continue to the van. They go. Make we hear from the teacher, then the students go come, quickly talk, they go clear space, other people go enter.
Okay, thank you, my ordinary president.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Your name na?
Michael Ados.
Okay. The name of your company na?
H Plus Technologies Limited.
Waiting be the thing where you wanna teach these people.
Okay, we taught them how to design websites from scratch. We taught them how to monetize it. We taught them how to secure it. We also taught them how to rank not just only a website, but businesses, companies, organizations online, so that when you search them, they will rank first on Google. We also
that is search engine optimization.
Yes, we also taught them YouTube monetization, how they will use their YouTube to start making money with it. We also taught them app development and video editing. That same kind of video you see on YouTube, how to create them. We taught them how to do that. So now they are all equipped with that knowledge.
Okay, make we hear from them. Start with the lady. Ladies. Yes. My dear, waiting be your name.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Oluwabumi Durojaye.
Your name na?
Oluwabumi Durojaye. Oluwabumi.
Yes, sir. Durojaye.
Yes, sir.
Where you come from?
I came from Abeokuta.
All the way from Abeokuta?
Yes.
How you take here this thing?
I was introduced to this program. One of my dad from abroad told me about it. That there's one program going on in Abuja. It's about ICT program that I should go for it, and that it will be very, very good for me to.
From abroad? Which country abroad?
US.
US?
Yes.
So you in Nigeria, you never hear about the good news. Now, person where they diaspora, and they tell you about the good news. What thing when I no notice be say, the followership way this program get abroad, we no get them for Nigeria. Okay, so why you no argue? Why you no talk? No.
Because I know for him to introduce me to that kind of program, it will be very, very as in good for me to go for it, and it will be more enlightening, and I will learn more from it. Because for him to introduce me to that kind of program, and the way he plays it, the way he told me about it, he even
rank and high,
as in tell me that you need to go for this program. It's very interesting. You learn more about to create website, to know have your own blog, to have your own YouTube channel, all those kind of things.
Okay,
so
finally,
told me about it.
After you pass through the training, are you disappointed?
No, not at all.
Are you a better person?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, very, very sure.
Well, you don't have to be very, very sure. Can you imagine? So you can comfortably design a website on your own now.
Yes.
For yourself.
Yes.
For other people.
Yes.
You can even stay and see a company and design a website for them. Even if they have an existing website, you can develop something and add some extra values on the website and then present to the CEO. You're not going to the CEO to ask for employment. You're saying, I am a consultant. And this is what I have done to add value to what you're doing. Can you please take a look?
Yes.
We're gonna clap for this.
Because I've been working on my own website also. I'll be creating one. So I'm still on it.
What is the name of your website?
www.niftybeautysupply.com.
Hey! Wait! She done the supply already. But are you happy?
Yes, I'm very, very happy.
Okay.
About the program.
Glory be to God. Next person.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
My name is Olufemi Shilo Bodunde.
Now him be the person we protest with I that time. When they praise women, they praise. He just look at me. What kind of uncle is this? Why should you be girl, child, and women? So when I see him, they connect with person. Tacit connection. Tacit communication. Now quickly, do rambad out. Okay, my dear, you come from where, sir?
Nasarawa.
Nasarawa State. I've been in Nasarawa where I grew.
Yes.
Nasarawa for Kaduna.
No.
Nasarawa State here.
Yeah.
Which part of Nasarawa State? Talk to the microphone.
Ado.
Ado?
Yes.
Now from there you hear this announcement.
Yes.
You come.
Yes.
So I go ask you one question, but promise me say you no go vex. And you are not under any duress to answer it. If you know one answer, and just tell me, say, I won't answer that. So how old are you? You are not under duress to answer. Do you want to tell me your age?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you, sir?
12.
12?
Yes.
When I no go clap for round. 12.
Yes.
You came all the way from Nasarawa.
Yes.
To learn this thing. Have you been able to learn anything new?
Yes.
Are you happy?
I'm very, very happy.
Are you better equipped now?
Yes.
Tell me a little about what you have been able to learn.
Okay. I've learned how to create my own mobile app. How to monetize my own channel on YouTube. How to also create my YouTube channel. Create my website and secure it.
Oh, even to secure?
Yes.
So that hackers cannot gain access?
Yes.
I have died. Have I died? Have I died? No. Okay, I have not died. Lembe, lembe.
Oh, no.